He's very angry. OK, now, this week, Tory MP Mark Pritchard took up 90 minutes of parliamentary time yesterday to complain that Christianity is under attack. What he means, of course, is that some people aren't Christian. That warrants an attack. Pritchard, like many others, is making the claim that Christianity is under attack by the forces of political correctness. Political correctness is just a term that makes Middle England panicky and defensive. It's like an announcement in Waitrose saying they're running out of pâté. So, someone in the government sends a Christmas card without a picture of the nativity on it. So what? Do you get upset when you get a birthday card that doesn't feature a picture of your mother's vagina? No. And then some cretin working on a tabloid remembers that Birmingham once had a marketing campaign that they called Winterval, and bang, they're off. Let the whining commence. Poor us. Look, I respect a person's right to have a religion, but just how much do these people want from us? They've got thousands of churches. The Prime Minister's a Christian, so's the Cabinet. The Leader of the Opposition is a Christian. The Queen's a Christian. The Defender of the Faith, no less. There are 26 bishops in the House of Lords, and the majority of the rest of them are Christian. Christians are protected by law. Even the words that I'm saying now are confined by guidelines to protect Christianity's delicate sensibility from being offended. Christmas starts in October and lasts approximately 2 months. It's lights, songs, special meals, promotions, adverts, decorations, trees, and nativity plays in thousands of our schools. So my question is, how much more do you Christian campaigners think you might need from us before you stop your fucking whining? Seriously. They're like Bill Gates worrying that he might have dropped some change down the back of his solid gold sofa. Hey, didn't I have $100 trillion and 59 cents? You say you want the holiday period to be more Christian. Well, guess what? Some of us aren't Christian and don't want to be. I like Christmas because I enjoy turkey, presents and my family. In that order. If you want more people to be Christian, stop bullying gays, stop trying to censor free speech, and don't squeal like little pigs every time you realise that what you think is the most important set of ideas in the world doesn't even make the top 10. Thank you, God, for allowing me to get that off my chest. Some people clapping, quite a few looking very, very angry indeed. The BBC are doing a special updated nativity play this year, and it's set in Liverpool. And that'll be the donkey up on bricks then. So, needless to say, people who haven't seen it are up in arms about it. Dear the BBC, I didn't see a thing and I'm very cross about it. So, to try to please anyone who might be offended by the official BBC version, we're offering our own nativity play in 3 instalments between now and our final show just before Christmas. And so we can be sure it gives the audience exactly what they want, we're making it fully interactive. That way you get to decide what's in the nativity. So, here we go. Let's set the scene now with some exotic Eastern music. Allah. Probably not the Islamic call to prayer, to be honest. That came some time later. Something else. OK, a long time ago in a town called Nazareth, there lived a couple named Mary and Joseph. Mary was a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
Yes. Not that you'd know. But Joseph was a... Well, it's up to you to decide what Joseph was. Was he A, Christopher Biggins, B, a carpenter, C, a Labour Party donor, or D, an Evel Knievel tribute act? Vote now! What do you want him to be, ladies and gentlemen? What do you want him to be, a carpenter? Remember, if you're watching this at home, why not press your red button? Nothing will happen, but you may as well. OK, and I think we're agreed. All right, thank you. OK, off you go then, Joseph, to be an Evel Knievel tribute act.
Bye, Mary. I'm just going to jump a camel over the Wailing Wall.
So, the Virgin Mary, who was a virgin...
I'm a virgin.
Yes. Was left all alone and had a visitation from... Well, it's up to you to decide who's going to visit Mary. Will it be A, the bailiffs, B, an angel of the Lord, C, some hoodies, or D, MC Hammer? It's up to you to decide, ladies and gentlemen. Vote now! What? Who do you want it to be? It could be anyone. And remember, if you're watching at home, why not send a text? Not to us, just tell people what's on, OK? You've chosen. And lo, did a heavenly light descend from the sky, and yea, it was hammer time.
Can't touch this.
Stop! Hammer time.
Said Hammer.
What do you want with me, MC Hammer? I am but a humble virgin.
Said Mary, weirdly mentioning her virginity again. It's almost as if the story's saying that any woman who has a baby through having sex is dirty and disgusting. Ugh, aren't women grim? Now, MC Hammer had a very interesting message for Mary.
I've toured around the world, from London to the Bay. It's hammer, go, hammer, MC Hammer, hammer, and the rest can go and play. Can't touch this.
And of course, can't touch this has become a large part of the Catholic Church's teachings ever since. But as well as his rather lame and confusing hammer rap, MC Hammer did tell Mary that she would give birth to the Son of God.
But how can that be, since I am a virgin?
Asked the Virgin Mary.
I am a virgin.
Yes, who was perplexed and still going on about being a virgin. It's a hymen, love, not a medal. But still, how can it be?
Something to do with egg nuclei?
Guessed Hammer.
I don't really know how it works. I'm not Lord Winston. I'm MC Hammer. Anyway,
Yes, you are.
You are to call the baby.
Yes, well, what will the baby be called? It's up to you to decide. Hammer, why don't you let us know what the options are?
Is it A, Muhammad, B, Jesus, C, Richard Dawkins, or D, Jesus Spice?
Well, it's up to you to decide. Ladies and gentlemen, vote now! What would you like Mary's baby to be called? Mohammed? I can't hear you. Hammer Jr.? I don't know. OK, I think we have a result. Hammer, could you tell us the result, please?
You've chosen Jesus Spice. Hammer out.
There we go. Give it up for MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Now, around that time, Mary and Joseph, who, if you remember, was an Evel Knievel tribute act, had to travel to Bethlehem for a census, because in those days you couldn't just wait for a bit of paper to come through the door and write Jedi on it. So off they went. Joseph was on foot, but Mary rode to Bethlehem on...
Is it A, Evel Knievel's rocket bike, B, a donkey, C, those stupid bloody shoes with wheels in the heels, or D, a special virgin train? I am still a virgin.
Yes, said Joseph tensely. So, how did she get to Bethlehem? Ladies and gentlemen, vote now! What's it gonna be? How about the rocket-powered jet bike? OK, we have an answer. I do hope you're playing at home. Why not press the blue button now, just to mix it up? And lo, the Virgin Mary and her stuntman partner Joseph did travel to Bethlehem on some Heelys for about 70 miles, which is a long way for a pregnant virgin to go on half a pair of skates over sand. And when they eventually arrived in Bethlehem, they found an inn and they knocked upon the door. The innkeeper, who was bloody hell a woman, this really is going to upset people, opened the door and said, what does the innkeeper say? Is it
A, have you been to a harvester before? B, there's no room at the inn. C, can't you read the sign? No blacks, no Irish, no Jews. Or D, are you like wearing Heelys because they are well shit?
Vote now, ladies and gentlemen. What do you want it to be? What do you want it to say? Is it the Heelys reference? So there we are. It's the Heelys disc. And to find out what happens next in our late edition interactive nativity thing, assuming we haven't been taken off the air, tune in next week when we will continue interactive play. I'd like to say thank you to all of my guests this evening. Mark Ravenhill, of course, Will Smith, to the entire cast of our nativity mental thing. And I'm just getting news in that actor Kiefer Sutherland has been sentenced to 42 days in jail after a judge rejected his plea that the real drunk driving was done by a covert team of swarthy-looking Arab types. And he could prove it too if only they give him 24 hours to tear up their nails and shoot them in the knees. His sentence will be carried out in real time. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next week. Good night.